Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you guys? Hope your day is healthy and in good condition. I'm Jihan Fahira, a student from Islamic State University of Makassar, majoring English and Literature Department, 5th semester, and from AG4. So, in this video, made to complete my Midtest on subject Discourse analysis. This video will consist of some explanation about discourse analysis. The explanation will be about, first, the reason for studying discourse analysis. Second, the genesis of discourse analysis. Third, discourse analysis and ELT, English language teaching. And the last is the scope of discourse analysis, in this case, interactional speaking. Without any further ado, let's get started. First, the reason for studying discourse analysis. Discourse analysis aims to understand how language is used in real-life situations. So, why it is important to learn discourse? Discourse analysis is very crucial, especially in academic field, because discourse analysis will show the student how native English speakers use English to interact and communicate in their real social lives. Another reason, pragmatically, why you should learn this. Discourse analysis will give information on how the form of English function in the social life of native English speakers and examining how native English speakers use English to communicate in real and natural contexts. And another reason, pedagogically, why it is important to learn discourse is, in Indonesia, many students who speak grammatically correct in English but fail in speaking socially intelligible English. The problems comes up because the student receive many inputs of English form but less in English functions. That's why English teachers ought to study discourse. Okay, the next is the genesis of discourse analysis. There are three genesis of discourse analysis. First is traditional grammar theory. Traditional grammar theory is the study of the structure as well as the formation of words, morphology, and sentence syntax, usually without much reference to sound and meaning. The main principle promoted by the theory is that the grammars in this tradition reflects the prescriptive view that one dialect or variety of a language is to be valued more highly than others and should be the norm for all speakers of the language. Second is structuralism theory. This theory focuses on examining language as a static system of interconnected units. Structuralism puts spoken language to be the first place and written language the second. Structuralism employs descriptive approach which allows learners try to find the unconscious rules that people follow when they say things like sentence without any prescribed rules and books to follow. Next is functionalism theory. Functionalism theory is known as an approach to language study that is concerned with studying the function performed by language use. It views a language as a communication system consisting of components of form and function that must be learned by learners as a unified knowledge. Okay, next is discourse analysis and ELT, English language teaching. First is the concept of discourse. Currently, discourse is understood as a text immersed in the situation of communication. From the standpoint of pragmalinguistic, Discourse is an interactivity of the participants of communication, information sharing, influencing on each other, using different communication strategies, their verbal and nonverbal embodies in communication practice. Next, the concept of discourse analysis. When you do discourse analysis, you might focus on the purpose and effects of different types of language, cultural rules, and convention in communication. How values, beliefs, and assumptions are communicated. Next is the concept of English language teaching. The definition of English language teaching in the dictionary is the practice and theory of learning and teaching English for the benefit of people whose first language is not English. It aims to develop their intellectual, personal, and professional abilities, acquire basic language skill, listening, speaking, reading, and writing, in order to communication with speakers of English language. Acquire the linguistic competence necessarily required in various life situations. Again, the last is the relationship between discourse analysis and English language teaching. Teachers can use discourse analysis not only as a research method for investigating their own teaching practice, but also as a tool for studying interactions among language learners. Learners can benefit from using discourse analysis to explore what language is and how it is used to achieve communication goals in different contexts. Thus, discourse analysis can help to create a second language learning environment that more accurately reflects how language is used and encourages learners towards their goal of proficiency in another language. Okay, next is the scope of discourse analysis. In this case, is about interactional speaking. So, what is interactional speaking? The interactional speaking involved in expressing social relations and personal attitudes. In daily life, people tend to use the interactional to make their relationship more friendly. Furthermore, interactional talk will having a function like oil of the social wheels, establishing roles and relationship with another person prior to transactional talk, confirming and consolidating relationship, expressing solidarity, and so on. Examples: small talk and conversation are examples of interactional speaking, which refers to communication that primarily serves the purpose of social interactions. Small talk consists of short exchanges that usually begin with a greeting, compliment, recounting recent experience, move to back and forth exchange on non-controversial topics such as the weekend, the weather, work, school, etc. And then often conclude with a fixed expression such as see you later. Okay, next is the reason for analyze the discourse. Discourse in interaction also as a way of discovering how social reality is constructed. It is just useful to talk about the discourse analysis of interaction, as is to talk about the interactional analysis of discourse. The purpose of discourse analysis is to investigate the function of language, what language is used for, and how meaning is constructed in different contexts, which, to recap, include social, cultural, political, and historical backgrounds of the discourse. So, here's the things are found from the analysis. First is some form of power or inequality. For example, how affluent individuals interact with those who are less wealthy. Second, how people communicate in a specific context, such as in a social situation with colleagues versus a board meeting. Next, ideology and how ideas such as values and beliefs are shared using language like in political speeches. And the next, how communication is used to achieve social goals such as maintaining a friendship or navigating conflict. Okay, now in conclusion, the purpose of discourse analysis is to investigate the function of language, what language is used for, and how meaning is constructed in different contexts, which, to recap, include social, cultural, political, and historical backgrounds of the discourse. There are three genesis of discourse analysis, which are traditional grammar theory, structuralism theory, and functionalism theory. Learners can benefit from using discourse analysis to explore what language is and how it is used to achieve communicative goals in different contexts. Thus, discourse analysis can help to create a second language learning environment that more accurately reflects how language is used and encourage learners toward their goal of proficiency in another language. So, in my opinion, all the English teachers ought to study discourse. Why? Because discourse analysis will give information on how the form of English function in the social life of native English speakers. The fusion between both teaching orientation is expected to able to make Indonesian learners of English such in mastering communicative competence of English. Okay, that's all my explanation. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.